so like, you know, just haven't been spending money on new products to open for the channel, and so I just haven't been making videos. That's basically what it comes down to. So maybe I'll get back to it at one point in the future. I love cracking packs, but these two down here, they both think that you shouldn't crack packs for no value. See, that's
hey, listen.
Yo, them shits are.
Do what you want with your own money, Mr. B.
I'm playing Heliod tonight.
Heliod.
Game 1. You want me to talk about the deck during this intro? Is that the
God
plan?
of the Sun, Life Gain Heliod. No, not Life Gain Heliod. Other Heliod. Okay.
Yeah, so this is OG Heliod. So like what I did is back when Secret Layers first started, this was one of the first layers that they did as like a super drop, right? Which was the Stargazing super drop. Yep. And so I bought the Stargazing super drop, and I was like, I'm going to set a goal for myself to make a commander deck with each of the gods. So I started in the first set, which was the white, because that's the first one that came out. Or I should say they all came out at the same time, but like that was volume 1 or whatever, right? So I've made all the commanders from the white box. I have made a few others outside of that, but not many. So I have Athreos, which I think was in the black volume, which I think was volume 3. And then I have Heliod, Iroas, Karametra, which were the ones that came in the white one. And then I have Thassa is built on Moxfield, but not in paper yet. And I haven't built the others yet. And how long ago was that?
Is it?
What's that?
It's the OG Thassa, right?
OG Thassa, yeah, correct.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah. So this one is a life gain token deck / I forgot there's a sub theme of angels, I guess, ? But yeah, there's in my first rip with the hand, I was like, oh, there are lots of angels in this deck. Okay, yes. So there you go.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Bevers. I really appreciate you showing up and bringing something interesting to the pile, giving the rundown of what the channel's about. And Steel City MTG, I don't know if the one of you wants to speak for both or how the fucking gig goes or whatever.
Take the second half. Yeah, Brad? All right, cool. That's what we'll do. Hi, everybody. I'm Steph. That's Brad. And we go by Steel City, or we're Twitch streamers here on Twitch. We stream under the moniker Steel City MTG. We primarily are limited streamers, so we will stream most often 1v1 sealed or various other 1v1 limited formats with real booster packs that we just happen to have laying around our house. While cracking packs is indeed fun and something that you can do if you have adult money that you want to spend on your adult hobbies. But Brad and I are big believers in the fact that you extract the most value from your booster packs, especially your draftable booster packs when you play games with them, when you open them. And you don't need 8 people in a draft to do that. So you just need one buddy and a couple of packs. In fact, you need one buddy and one pack each, and you can play some really fun games with that. So we try to demonstrate that on our channel, most often by playing 1v1 sealed and various.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to just be laying these in.
I mean, you just can't put it on the table like that, Mr. B. My goodness, just can't pull things out and put them on the table like that without warning. Anyway, so that's what we do. That's what we spend most of our time doing. We'll do arena occasionally when we don't want to like crack physical booster packs, or we don't have enough physical booster packs to crack. We've got we'll do commander occasionally. In fact, I believe this coming week we're going to be doing some commander on Monday, so that'll be fun. But yeah, it's mostly that 1v1 or limited focus on our channel. So if you like cracking booster packs and playing games with them, you should come follow us. Today I'm playing Mazarek Kral Death Priest. This is an Eldrazi Scions and Spawns deck. Mazarek is typically a Grave Pact build. I do have Grave Pact in the deck, but it is not a focus. I do not want everybody to be sacrificing their creatures. The engine for this deck is me sacrificing my own creatures and making my own creatures big whenever I sacrifice them for mana. So the ideal world is I end up with like several 2020 Eldrazi Scions and Spawns. And so like that's like living the dream, right? There's some Ulamogs in here too, because why not? But yeah, the engine is Scions and Spawns here.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like one of my better decks, so I'm excited to get to play it online. Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah, in addition to hanging out on social media and streaming on Twitch, we also frequent in-person Magic events. In fact, we just got back from back-to-back weekends of Magic events.
On opposite sides of the country, or in different countries.
One of them not even in Canada.
Yeah.
So I think the next one we have coming up is Vegas.
Woo!
So where we will be there all weekend jamming Commander. So if you're going to be at Vegas, we'd love to get a game with you because we'll be there doing that. But for this game, I'm playing Myojin of Roaring Blades, or as I have affectionately nicknamed it, Morb.
Morbid.
This is a weird burn deck because my commander has to be cast from my hand in order for it to do anything. So I've got some kind of, you take damage when you play magic cards, but mostly I'm going to be trying to get this guy in my hand, slam him on the table, and just deal big damage by removing an indestructible counter to deal damage in multiples of 7 to up to 3 targets. So hopefully the life gain decks at the table will not set me back too much. I believe in my ability to overcome.
I think you will. I think this is going to be awesome. Well, those are some serious rundowns. I'm going to be playing Wilfred Mott, otherwise known as This Old Man. He puts 3 drops onto the battlefield from your library. Hold on. Wilfred Mott. There you go. So he says 2/4, 4 mana, creature, human soldier. And he's got one of those italics abilities. They have a name. I can't remember what they are. One of the fucking universes beyond abilities. They're like flavor somethings. I can't remember what they're called. But at the end of your upkeep, or at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on Wilfred Mott. Then look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of time counters on Wilfred Mott. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Pretty simple. And, you get one more for turn. This old man, he played 1. This old man, he played 2. You guys get the reference. And I can't decide what I want to do with the deck, so it's all over the place. And fun stuff comes out of it. So I'm going to spin up for turn order. I'm going to spin it up 3 times. That's 1, 2, and 3. And you all have done your mulligans or no?
I'm ready.
Okay, I have to do my mulligan, but what I am going to do is talk really quick about our sponsors. If you did not know, in fact, Moxfield.com is the best deck building website on the entire internet. Go make an account. It is free. The next time you're on there, please compliment somebody's deck list, because it is a social website as well. And getting a compliment on your deck list is an incredible feeling, and I encourage you to create that feeling within others. We're also going to give some love to Dragon Shield. I got my super cool Ninja Samurai playmat that they sent out. I love this thing. The shininess is really nice. I just love their sleeves because they're strong, honestly. They're strong and they feel good. You can catch me doing Dragon Shield stuff in Vegas. And last but not least, we love the folks over at QuiverTime. You can get 10% off at quivertime.com by using the code BIGDRAWS at checkout. Let's take a look. We're going to do the Geese Mulligan, which I learned from the RC fellers. And this is, you just keep ripping the top 7 and looking at them, and if it doesn't have 3 lands, you keep going. This one has... we got 2...
Is the specific stipulation that it doesn't have 3 lands, so you keep going?
No, if it has more...
Until you have a hand that you like, basically.
Yeah.
Right,
3
yeah,
lands
okay,
is
okay,
usually the...
Yeah, but Alan needs 3 lands for his 3 drops.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, yeah, that's fair. That's
3
fair.
lands for
Because my first hand that I took before I took my 7 only had 1 land in it, but it was tempting me to keep it, even though it only had 1 hand.
It was the 1-land Soul Ring Signet hand?
No, it wasn't. It was 1 mana with a Tithe and then a Giada and some good stuff in it, but I was like, it's gonna be really dependent on having a good curve.
Yeah.
And hitting a few land drops.
Well,
when we were in Niagara last weekend, I kept a 1-land hand that was like a plains and a land tax, and I was like, oh, sick! As long as I don't go first, this hand's gonna be great. And then I went first.
Nice.
But then I also my first few turns I drew lands, so it was fine. It's just it was a wild ride.
I almost
Here's my
always...
land tax that's going to do nothing for the rest of the game.
I almost always insist that we do turn order first and then figure the rest of it out. Speaking of, now that we have turn order established, Steph, if you'd like to join us up in the middle, Brady Bunch style.
Oh, sure, I can do that. I can move my me.
Come on over. Come on over,
Nice.
Steffi.
There's my me.
Is that how this works?
Yes.
There's my me.
Everybody ready to
Make
party?
my camera bigger? I gotta match you. Here, hold on.
Any
I'm good.
any pre-games? Any pre-games?
No. No pre-game here.
No pre-games? No
Without a
chancellors?
president, get wrecked.
Big draw. I'm gonna drop.
Can you imagine if I had the mono white ley line in the deck?
Oh man. You guys are happy to know I'll be dropping this MDFC on the non-undo inversion sign. We're not gonna get undo inversions.
Okay,
We're not gonna get undo inversions today.
I will prefer my undo generally uninverted.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, listen, Alan, don't lie to us. I'm sure there's ways for you to bounce that land to your hand.
That'd be crazy.
All you're doing then?
That's it. Tapped undo.
All right. I'm also going to start strong with this Valakut.
Oh shit, that's extremely scary.
So just you wait until I get my my mountains. We're going to start burning stuff, but I will pass.
Lightning bolt.
Oh yeah.
I'll
I'm
draw.
gonna put my deck up here so that it
I'll
my
play
head.
planes. I won't play a tap land because I have one drop that's called Authority of Council.
Wow, you think you're so cool.
That's right.
That's mean.
Creatures and artifacts, or just creatures. Okay.
Just creatures. Yeah.
Fuck.
My turn.
Yep, go for it.
All right, I will draw. I will play a Temple of Milady.
Nice.
I will scry. And I will... You know what? I'm going to leave that on top. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to pass.
Untap. Big draws. Start your engines, baby. We got Muruganda Raceway.
Whoa.
I know. And for 2, we're going to drop an Ingenious Smith. 1/1 Human Artificer. ETB, look at the top 4. Artifact from among them in hands. When artifact enters, put a 1/1 on him only once each turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got a Strionic Resonator.
That's a good one.
Resonator.
Yep, that's right. In hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big ships.
It's true your
Don't forget
creature
to
is
tap
tapped
your
because
creature.
Mr. Bevers hates fun.
This fucking guy.
This is so that if Brad plays a hasty creature, it can't attack us the turn it comes into play.
No, this is a burn deck.
Oh,
not
right.
a haste deck.
My bad. My bad.
Garsh.
What do you think I am?
Who do you think I is?
I'm going to play this enchantment, Hoarder's Overflow. It says whenever I expend 4, I put a stash counter on it, and I can pay 2 mana and sacrifice it, and to discard my hand, and then draw a card for each stash counter on it.
Nice, yeah.
And I'll pass.
You're definitely not going to play that many cards with 4 or more, right?
Never.
No, okay.
Right?
I thought so. I will go ahead and play a Plains and proceed to passing the turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw. I'm going to play this fetch land, and I'm going to be sweaty and fetch for a Bayou. So I will do that.
Oh.
And instead of making y'all watch as I search through my deck, I'm going to tap that Bayou and this land for this Blade of Cells. And I will pass the turn.
Gosh. Oh, boy.
I know. We're getting sweaty over here, friends.
Untaps. Big draws. That's a silly-ass card. I think... Interesting. Land is plains. And then we're gonna do why the fuck not? We're gonna do a bonk on Brad.
Ow.
Bonk.
For 1.
Okay, I guess.
On it, speed
guess
2
that's fine
now.
this time.
Speed 2, baby. And for
Somebody
3,
slow this man down.
for 3, it's a cab time. I'm gonna play a fucking cop car. It's Prowl, the fucking car. Living metal 2/3. When another creature or vehicle enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Prowl. If this is the second time this ability is resolved, convert him. And when he attacks on this side, exile up to 1 other target tapped creature or vehicle for as long as it remains exiled. Its owner may play it. Whenever a player plays a card exiled with Prowl, draw a card and convert him. So,
I'm searching in spell table here, and I'm not seeing a card called Prowl the fucking car.
Prowl the fucking cop car.
Now, notably, this is living metal, so it is a creature, so it comes into play tapped, right?
It does come into play tapped, but it is also an artifact, so we put a 1/1 counter on the Ingenious Smith. After I've punched Brad, I'll have you know.
Thank you.
There we go.
I know.
Sequencing.
I know. Well, I did that on purpose to not raise his ire. And
Right, yeah.
from there, I
Brad, I did
will.
you a favor. I saved you a damage.
Yes, I will ship it from there. And I'm on speed 2, baby. We are moving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play
The
a
game
mountain.
literally just started, Prox. Let's be honest.
Oh, Proxy's in the chat. Big love.
Free.
Big love to Proxy. That's our boy.
Time for a creature. You're welcome, Mr. B.
If Proxy
we-
keeps showing up and being like, Mr. B's health is too high everywhere I go, I'm just going to start getting him banned from every channel he shows up.
Nice, nice. Proxy had the interview go.
I am playing Notorious Combo Piece Grinning Ignis that I don't believe I can actually combo with, but it does make mana, so that's nice. I'll pass.
This is the one, yeah, the one that like bounces or whatever, and you can like
Yep.
make mana.
I can
Right?
pay a red. At sorcery speed, I can pay a red and return it to my hand to get 2 colorless mana and a red mana.
You can do some degenerate stuff with it, but I don't think it's a straight up combo. I think it's like
Yeah, I think, weirdly, I have, what is it, Runaway Steamkin?
Mhm.
So, like, I technically can bounce and cast Grinning Ignis an infinite number of times, but I don't believe I have a way to actually pay that off. It's just that those 2 cards are independently good for this deck. So, you know, if we get there, maybe I'll joke around a bit and I'll be like, well, look at me go, but then I'll just pass turn.
Well, look at the cool combo.
Let's do it, Brad.
Doesn't do
Look,
anything.
Look, I'm going to give Mr. B a bunch of life. Yay!
Hey, Christoph. Yeah, I'm hanging out here with Alan and Steph and Brad. It's a great pod tonight. You're passing, Brad?
Yes.
I will draw. I will play this Plains, and then I'll play everyone's favorite stinky card.
Wow.
Thalia, Heretic Cathar.
That is my favorite.
you
stinky
really
card.
do just hate fun.
Fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
your
this
non-basic
is
lands come into play.
this is
Welcome.
fine. This is fine.
Gosh, man.
Creatures
I'll
and
just keep playing
non-basics.
basic mountains.
Listen,
Right, yeah. Brad's like, whatever. Here's my basic mountains.
listen.
Wait for Valakut. Here we go.
It wasn't the other Thalia. We're doing okay.
That's right. It wasn't the one that increases costs and
Yeah.
taxes you.
Yeah. I would have been tight.
I would have been like, hey, you didn't say this was a stacks deck. And I'd be like, you're right. I did.
My turn?
Yes. As
Alright,
long as
I will draw.
Bevers also is saying yes.
That's fair. All right, I will play.
I had my mouth full of liquid, so I was shaking my head, yes.
I understand what happens sometimes. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to sequence this correctly.
I'm excited.
I'm going to pay 3 to cast Primal Growth.
There's
I'm
a
not
lot-
going to
there's a lot
kick
of
it.
hate for
So I'm
me
going to
in
search my
chat,
library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield, or a basic land card and put it on the battlefield. I'm going to search for a swamp and put it on the battlefield. I'm going to use that swamp and tap it to play this tapped Soul Ring that feels really bad. And I will pass the turn.
Damn.
No, your Soul Ring doesn't enter tapped.
I thought you said artifacts were authority of the consoles.
No. Non-basic lands and creatures.
Oh,
Well, do you want to
so
read?
that's fine. Maybe no. I did. I want to sequence that differently then.
You could, absolutely.
Hundy
Yeah.
P.
Nah, that's fine. We're good. We're good. I don't think it's a meaningful difference. Go ahead.
Big draws.
I have an untapped Soul Ring now, though, so just look out. Watch out. I'm coming for you.
Keep your eyes on Steph over there.
I know. I just ramped twice in one turn,
Oh
so
my gosh.
I'm
hold
gonna
on
play.
to your butts.
I'm gonna play a Plains. I'm going to punch. Steph for 2 and Brad for 2.
I feel
Right.
so attacked.
I'll take 2.
Oh wait. Thalia's a 3/2. Okay, wait, hold
Yeah.
on. No, I'm gonna.
3-2 with first strike, though, buddy.
Oh, 3/2 first strike. I will keep my attacks as stated.
I figured you were attacking because of the first strike. Yes, you were attacking away from me.
Also, hi, Quinn. I'm excited to see you tomorrow.
I will take
Um,
2.
Yeah, I ate it.
All
Yummy
right,
damage.
speed 3, baby.
Doom.
And I will tap 4 mana for none other than Wilfred Mott, this old man, and Prowl gets a 1/1 counter.
Uh-oh, this old man.
This old man, he has played.
How does it go again, Alan? I didn't interpret the thing earlier. I need you to sing it more.
He plays numbers. He plays the numbers.
I will. Singing.
He plays the numbers like the lottery. I will pass from there. This old man,
he plays the numbers.
He plays. Yeah, he has a crippling problem. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
This old man has a red hat.
We are good at a lot of things. Song lyrics might not be one of those things, but we're trying.
Yeah.
Oh, are there speed noises on Arena when you increase your max speed?
Yeah, 100% there are.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Race car sounds.
Race car sounds?
Zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
Brum. There you go.
Brum,
Brum, brum. That's your
Somebody clip that and just use it as their sound effect.
Yeah, can we get me to do a guest spot on Arena? Get me to send them some
Oh yeah, somebody definitely needs to submit Alan doing the vroom vroom sound to the Arena team to be like, please replace the sound effect with this.
I know there is a guy in the shul we go to at our synagogue who works for Arena. I'm going to be like, listen, I was made aware that there are vroom vroom noises when you increase your max speed, and we have to get me in touch with whoever is making those noises, because I've been I'll go from there. He did tell me that Hell Q on Arena is real.
Okay.
The Hell Q, yeah.
Yeah,
the Hell Q is definitely real.
He confirmed it. He was like, yeah, of course, depending on what commander you play, you're matched up into one of 7 different queues. I was like, what?
Wow, okay.
It's a weighting system, so it's like a point system.
Yep, it does. And I don't. Yeah, 7. There's 7 different queues, and Hell Q is one of them. Sorry, I'll shut up. Pass turn.
Yeah, I'm playing another creature. You're welcome, Mr. B.
Oh,
I'm going to continue my theme of Bloomborough Expend cards. These are actually the only 2 in the deck. But this is a Teapot Slinger. It's a 3/4 with Menace, and whenever I expend 4, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Dang.
So don't make me mad, or let me cast 4 mana of spells.
Expend is so good.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
It's incredible.
Wilfred should be tapped, Alan, by the way.
Wilfred is tapped.
You're done, Brad?
Yep.
All right. We'll untap. We'll draw. What will we play? We'll play a Plains, another Plains. And I think we'll go with this. We'll play this treasure map. That seems right. And then I will proceed to passing the turn.
All right. Tap, and I will draw. Whee! I'm just gonna keep playing lands because that's what I got in my hand. I will.
That was fun.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'm good at songs. So
you didn't put it to the tune of this old man, though, so I'm kind of disappointed.
Had I known there were rules, I would have followed them, but alas. Here we go. Land.
Oh, Tall's in the chat. Holy shit, big love. Sorry to talk over you, Steph.
That's okay. 5 mana for Dread Drone that's going to enter tapped. When it enters, it's going to enter with 2 Eldrazi spawns.
Oh, yikes.
Beep, beep.
Which
and then I'm
also
going to
enter
use... Right, it's true, but they're going to get sacrificed right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to equip the Blade of Selves to the Dread Drone, and I will pass the turn.
Notably, I gained 3
This is
life.
how we ramp.
Alan gets another turn. Okay. All right. We're going to get crazy. Untap, upkeep.
Look at the stars, huh?
Look at the stars. This old man, he plays 1. Guardian of Girapur shows up for fucking free. Exile up to 1
Tapped.
other target creature or artifact you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Sure. We will hit the Ingenious Smith with that. And Guardian entering will put a counter on Prowl.
And I'll gain a life, and that'll be tapped.
And I will move to Punchies, so this guy's exiled. Anybody open? Uh-oh, Steph.
I know. Listen, I'm gonna be making so much mana. If you're gonna get in while the getting's good, my dude.
I'm
Isn't
going
this car
to.
big enough to attack me now? It sure is.
Oh, the car. Yeah, the car is a 4/5. Oh, can we just punch?
I only have a 3/2 first striker. So
Do you want it to live? Is the question.
I mean, I'm not gonna block it.
Fair enough. I will punch you with a cop car. I will hit you with a cop car.
Dang, a cop car ran me over.
Yeah, a cop car ran you over. It's extremely rude.
Lights now.
Yes. And that will put me at, you guessed it, folks, max speed. And this token is rad as hell. These max speed foil jump offs, and for Avatar. Now we're going fast. We're going.
That was a good one. That's the one we should clip.
We're going real fast. All right, now weird shit's gonna happen. Y'all like weird shit, right?
I guess.
Okay, good. I'm going to tap Muruganda Raceway, 2 mana. That's right. We are on curve. On
Weird
turn
ancient
5.
tomb.
Yeah. Fucked up. No, it's the other one. It's not even ancient tomb. It's weird Temple of the False God.
No, it's better ancient tomb, right? Because it taps for 2 mana. It doesn't do any damage to you.
Yeah, it's true. We're gonna play that.
Demands blood. It's just other people's blood.
We're gonna play that Strionic Resonator, and that's gonna flip Prowl. Oh, and I guess when Girapur entered, this hits only when artifacts. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna play a Strionic Resonator. That's gonna put 2 on him and flip him over. And then, last but not least, I think we're gonna, for 3 mana, I think. What is this fucking thing what is this thing that Steph has that's gonna attack all of us for sure? Enters. Oh, you're gonna make like a shitload.
One of you specifically. I'm gonna make a shitload of Eldrazi spawns. Yeah,
sure.
It's gonna be great.
Shitload of small boys.
But he's not gonna survive the combat because he's a 4/1. So I'll get to do it once.
Yeah.
So if that's helpful.
We're gonna abduct Thalia in a spaceship. She's gonna get fucking
Alan.
super probed.
Does your Twitch say that we're playing Fallout 76 still?
I thought I refreshed it and changed all the things. I can
Looks like
check.
the title and everything changed, but it looks like the game didn't.
What? That can't be right. The game. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes, good call. Let's change that.
Quick, everyone get out your Fallout decks.
Wait.
I done
I
changed
don't
it.
actually have one of those.
Here. My Vault 108 deck. Got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Carry
clone.
I'm playing unidentified hovership, and if it enters, I will attempt to exile Thalia, target creature with toughness 5 or less.
Sure.
And
it's only gone until that thing's gone, right?
No, when the hovership leaves, the exiled card's owner manifests dread.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and I'm setting up for some blinky shit if I can. So, I
Blinky
will
make stupid. I like those.
I will ship from there.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna untap.
Don't forget your Guardian should be tapped.
Max speed.
I got a mountain. It's so close to Valakut time.
Okay. Settle down.
I need 2 more mountains, but we'll get there.
Settle down, Brad.
Okay. So this is going to be a little weird, but I need to expend 4, and this is the way that I'm going to choose to do it. I'm going to return Grinning Ignis to my hand and get mana, and then I'm going to use that mana to cast Grinning Ignis once more.
Ooh, and I'll gain a life.
And then I am going to make an enemy of myself.
Like you're your own enemy?
What's that?
Like you're gonna be your own enemy?
I'm just gonna be everyone.
You know who has it out for
including
me?
you.
Me.
Me.
I know him.
Rampaging Ferocidon.
Oh.
It is a 3/3.
Bad news.
It has menace. It says players can't gain life.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
bad news.
like I love that you just made 2 people, not me, hate you.
Well,
and I think
also,
that's great.
whenever another creature enters the battlefield enters the battlefield rampaging, Ferocidon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller.
Oh,
Love
so
it.
that also makes me hate you.
I think basically
Yes.
everyone at the table.
100%.
Okay, so
100%. This is
Brad,
I hate everyone at the table.
why do you hate fun?
Why
Would
is
you like
my
to tell us?
Camera not working.
Yeah, you're frozen.
I'm frozen. I'll figure that out in a
Oh,
second. Let
oh.
me finish my turn.
So
face
you've also
cam,
made an enemy of OBS, as it turns out.
I don't know what you did, Brad, but geez.
Oh, I know what he did. Did you see the dinosaur? I saw the
everyone.
dinosaur.
Okay. I get another counter here. Also, Teapot Slinger is going to deal 2 damage to everybody.
All right. And I didn't gain my life from the Ferocidon coming in because it prevents me
This
from
is
doing
correct. If Ferocidon says, knock it off, you goober.
I'm gonna do some responses to things just because it's stuff that doesn't really affect what you're doing, but just I want to get it done before I'm gonna cast the Tithe because you both have 5 lands and I only have 4.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get for an additional planes card. For a planes card, if you control fewer. Yes. Okay, so I get 2 planes, put them in my hand. Well, we're getting all robot-y. Is that somebody?
Yeah, I think that's Brad. Brad's in the fucking in reboot right now. In fucking Brad's entering cyberspace.
I'm just having a hard time.
It sounds like you got your phone near the mic or something. Like it's doing like that phone.
Okay, let me. That's so. I am in charge of our audio. So let me disconnect and reconnect the audio.
Like it sounds like, you know, when you keep your phone too close to the speakers.
Like, there's some sort of power going over the cord that connects your mic to the PC or something.
Sure. Yeah. Let me disconnect and reconnect
It could. I mean,
the audio. I'll be back.
it could be me. So I wouldn't go too crazy. It's not doing it anymore.
Exiled forever. Those 2 lands that I got from the Tithe are in my hand now. Sorry, Brad. I just interrupted you while you were doing things.
The Cylons.
Oh, okay.
Said
And
this.
I'm gonna tap this to scry one, and put a landmark counter on here, and scry.
What about now? Is
Sound-
now better?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
We can.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what goes.
No,
That occasionally happens, and I'm not sure what causes it because like we have like. Yeah, we have both of our microphones plugged into the same interface,
yeah.
And there's nothing that's like going over them.
It could have been mine also. Like it could have been.
No, it's
anything,
probably
so.
us. It's because other people have said that before. I just don't know what causes it, so I need to do some figuring out. I think our interface might just be cheap and stupid, so I might just need to get a different one.
Gotcha.
I'll play an Oketra's Monument.
Love it.
I will proceed to passing the turn.
All right, I will untap, and I will draw. Okay. I will play a land. I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast the Mazzy Boy.
Uh-oh.
There he is, and I would like to move to El Chombats. Mr. B, I would like to attack you with this here Dread Drone. Myriad. And then, so a 4-1 is attacking Brad, and a 4-1 is attacking Alan. Those will go away at the end of the turn, but what will not go away at the end of the turn are the little Eldrazi babies they make.
So by my count, you're on 7 creatures entering this turn.
I know.
Yep.
I'll take 7.
Also, Mazarek should be tapped, I believe.
I know. You just were like, also, hey, that fun that you were having, remember to not have it.
Hey, Steph, have you considered not?
No.
Oh, I'd like to take an opportunity to abuse the stack here.
Please. So declaration of attack.
Yeah. So you attack, all the creatures come in. We go around the table. The Ferocidon stuff gets put on the stack, right, to ping you for damage. My things get put on the stack to gain me life. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and Swords to Plowshares. The Ferocidon.
Oh, so I get pinged, but you don't. But you get to gain life.
Correct.
Oh, that's mean. Okay,
That's
but I really
so
like that though. That's good. Okay,
rude.
that's fine. I'll take 7 for that.
All right.
That
And
feels
I'll
good.
gain 6, not 7, because I technically missed the first one because you played the commander before going to combat.
Yeah. Okay, we love this,
That was
Mr.
not
B.
nice.
You got some tricks up your sleeves over there, my dude, and I like it. Okay, but you still have a 4/1 coming
Don't
at you.
forget, you get to gain life, Brad. Did you gain
I
life?
did. I gained my 3 life.
Perfect.
I still have 4 coming at you, Mr. B, and I have 4 coming at Brad and 4 coming at Alan.
All right, I'm taking 4.
It's a 4/1 though, so you could like sneeze at it and it'll die.
I take 4.
They survived. All right, at the end of the turn, they get Myriad, I believe, exiles, if I remember correctly. So Mazarek will not see them and be happy. And then I will pass the turn.
I missed my ingenious.
I mean, I didn't want to use that Sword of Plowshares on your Frostodon, but like it shuts off basically the only thing I have going at the moment.
Okay, so I've been trying to figure this out. If you read Wilfred Mott, it says at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on him, period.
Yep.
But it's the same sentence. Look at the top X cards. If I double this trigger, what happens? Do I do it twice?
You'll do the whole paragraph twice.
You just do the... So you put a counter on it, look at that many, and then put another counter and look at that many.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, sure. Well, that's what I want to do.
And Wilfred should already have a counter on him, right?
Yes. So he goes to 2, and I will look at 2, and I will get a free Mischievous Pup. ETB.
Here's a weird question of how the stack works, because you copy the ability while it's on the stack, right? So it hasn't resolved yet. So you haven't put the counter on yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you resolve this copy first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would put the second counter on, do 2, and then you would do 3, right? That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the same order that you're doing it in. I was just thinking like maybe you could abuse it to get 3 twice,
Like
which would be funny.
2 3s, like do Yisan style.
Yeah.
I wish. Mischievous Pup is gonna put the. We'll put the Ingenious Smith back in my hand, and then we'll do it again.
Not the saucer. Wow.
Think about all this damage that Alan would be taking right now, Mr. B. All these creatures entering and bouncing and flickering.
Well,
So much, and you just
play a
ruined
creature that does damage to things entering when that doesn't turn off life gain.
I'm gonna get a free Arcane Signet, and
but this card, it does all those things.
Is Authority making artifacts come into play tapped or no?
No, just creatures.
Just creatures. And then I will draw for turn.
Oh, and your pup came in, so I gain a life for that.
Yes. Puppy came. Pupperino. Wish I had more mana.
Got to get you a grinning Ignis.
All sorts of shit.
It blinks too. It like works perfectly with your deck.
All you got to do is, get a red Sharpie.
Yeah, Alan, have you ever thought about running red in your mono white deck? Come on.
I think about it all the time. For 3, we're just gonna keep setting shit up. We're gonna play a Mentor of the Meek.
Cool. Yeah. Seems good.
And
start drawing cards. Got it.
That's what I want. That's one of the things I like to do. I will pass from there.
I'm familiar with your Gix deck. I know.
I'm familiar with all my decks, with my Magic playstyle.
Every deck you play, yeah.
With my everything, yeah, exactly.
Alan draws cards, misplay, right?
That's yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay.
I love Rebel to death, and I would not be able to do this without Rebel, but in one of her recent videos about, like, are you building decks wrong? She was like, everybody just wants to draw cards, and it's not the number one thing. And I was like, okay, I'm not watching this.
I can't stand this.
It's like, okay.
I love Rebel, but also I hate this video.
But it just immediately, it said something about, like, card draw is not the most important thing. And I was just like, nope, we're done. We're done.
We're done.
Wrong. All right. I'm activating Grinning Ignis.
Nice.
Back to my hand. 3 mana in the pool. Plus another 5 equals 8, because I'm good at math. I'm going to play my commander from the command zone. Notably, just a 7/4, because I didn't cast him from my hand. He doesn't get the indestructible counter. And I need everyone to be real cool for like a turn. All right?
I already used my Swords of Plowshares, so I don't know what you're worried about.
The Teapot Slinger is going to deal 2 damage to each opponent.
Yeah.
Hate it.
And I'm going to get another stash counter.
Yeah.
And then
Fucking Spectra gets it. Spectra
I'll pass.
understands.
I'm gonna scry 1 at the end of your turn. Do we want that? I think the answer is yes. Question mark? I think the answer is yes. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card for turn. Well, you know, let's just go ahead and show Brad how cool we are.
Wow.
Go ahead and play this Admonition Angel.
What is...
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Uh,
What are you worried about?
I don't know. You're getting dangerously close to not cool territory.
Dangerously close to not cool territory. I get a 1/1 white human warrior, whatever. Yeah, a 1/1 warrior token. I will go ahead and play this cool plains. What shall we exile? Question mark.
It hits creatures or permanents?
Uh,
Non-land permanent.
non-land permanents.
What a
yeah.
crock of shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't know what we want here. There's so many scary things on the table.
It sounds like you just passed the turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, well, I
Don't
mean, I
wanna risk
have a
making any
landfall trigger. I
enemies.
gotta pick something.
It says, but you can choose anything, and then it just says you may exile target permanent. So
That's
like,
true. You're right. You're right,
you
Brad.
could just
It says
target
I may,
anything,
so
and then choose not to do it.
all right.
You don't
all
want to
right.
risk
Listen,
making anyone mad.
listen. You've convinced me. I pick the teapot slinger.
Wow.
You wouldn't dare.
No, I wouldn't dare. You're right. Listen, you're talking up a storm, so I just had to like pick. So, no, I think I'm gonna get rid of the silly thing that exiled my Thalia.
Oh no, my spaceship, my unidentified hover
Your
ship,
spaceship is gone.
fucking rip, and you
Is
get
Thalia
to
back?
you get
Is she back
no
from space?
I get to manifest. Right?
manifest
That's how
is
this
Oh.
red.
works.
Yeah, is it exiled? Yeah, it's exiled. Fucking a.
But it comes
Um,
back if this leaves.
If that leaves, yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll get there.
So-
We'll get there.
Manifest is something I haven't played with a lot. So is it 2 cards
It's-
and then
Yes,
one
manifest
under?
dread. You'll look at the top 2. One goes on the battlefield face down. The other goes to your graveyard.
Right. Okay.
Which is so cool.
And then the way manifest works is that if it's a creature, you can flip it over for its mana cost.
Correct.
But if
Dom
it's
Hall.
not a creature, it's just a 2/2 forever, basically.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put this Honor the Pure in the graveyard.
Dom Knoll says he misses my Marin of Clan Neltoth days. I'll have to bring back a Marin deck. We'll have to make a new.
Mhm.
We'll have to bring back a new one.
I believe I am done now, so I will pass to you, Steph.
Okay, I will
I will make my
end of
1/1
your
warrior.
turn. I'm going to be annoying and do this now instead of before. I'm going to toot.
Toot toot.
Toot toot.
Oh, I see. Game changer. Game changer.
I know.
Counter
Game
I
changer.
see.
Someone
Listen, y'all
counter.
were doing some good things, and I didn't want to have a target on my back before I was ready for it. So
Game changer.
now
Game
I'm ready
changer.
for it. So do your thing. What do I want to do here? So I got what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got enough mana to do cool things, so I'm gonna do the cool things. Although I think the right thing to do.
You gotta put a face on the warrior, right?
Of course.
Or put it on the shield.
I actually
That's a
think
weird
the right
looking
thing to
warrior.
do
Yeah,
is
that's
to
his
grab...
head there, and that's the shield there. What are you?
Okay, this is actually really good. I'm gonna grab Flayer of Loyalties.
Oh yikes!
This thing is absurd.
I don't like where
That
this
is a
going.
card.
It's an absurd card. I really like it. Yeah, so it turns out
I'm
Blade of Selves as a ramp card
scared.
is really good. All right, I'm gonna untap. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna...
I thought about hitting the Blade of Selves with the Admonition Angel. But
Blade of Selves, I mean, it's already done its thing, but I mean, it's
I mean,
hitting
you're
it,
gonna
so I
do
can't do
more.
more things is good.
You're
so,
gonna do
yeah.
just because it's done its thing once doesn't mean you're not gonna do it
Oh,
again.
I
you know?
completely agree with you. I think, yeah, it's less valuable hitting it now than it was before. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna draw
100%.
the Flayer of Loyalties. I am going to play a forest for turn.
Visible concern.
Right. So
All right.
I've got.
All right. You ready? You ready for this? You ready? All right. So are you casting Flayer of Loyalties? Is that what's happening?
I sure am.
yet.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll cast the Flayer of Loyalties. I know the thing will steal things, but anyway, so so it comes in tapped. All my creatures are gonna get a 1/1 counter. I'm just gonna put it up here for right now, and then I'll fix the counters on everything later. But all of my creatures are getting a +1/+1 counter whenever I sacrifice that. When I cast this spell, I gain control of target creature. Untap it. It gains haste. Until end of turn, it gains base power and toughness 10/10. It gains trample, annihilator 2, and haste.
If you steal Prowl, whenever Prowl attacks, exile up to one other target tapped creature or vehicle for as long as that card remains exiled. Its owner may play it. You can play your stupid Flayer again.
It's true.
Just throwing it out there. If you want to do that,
But it's the ability's on the cast trigger.
Yeah. So you exile it, and then
cast without paying its mana cost.
No. Later at another time.
Yeah, you can play it on like the next turn.
Rip
Or whatever.
10 more mana into it.
Yeah, my thing is it doesn't enter untapped, or else I really would love to attack with the spaghetti. Because it has Annihilator 2, and Annihilator says sacrifice, and I like when people sacrifice things. So I think I want to leave. I do think I want to take. I think you have the coolest creature. Actually, no. Brad has a really cool creature. Brad has a Myogen. Brad, I would like to take your Myogen.
I mean, it is essentially a vanilla
that's
creature.
True. It's a vanilla creature. That's true. Does anybody have a when it deals combat damage, or when it attacks, or something like that ability on a creature?
Nope.
I have a 6/6 flyer.
What do you got over there, Alan?
Just Prowl. When Prowl attacks, exile up to one other target tapped creature or vehicle. So you could hit whatever you want with it. You could hit the Myogen. Get fucked, Brad.
No, I said I need everyone to be cool. That would be not cool.
Yeah.
Listen, we just went over.
We all
this
agreed we were going to be cool.
Yeah, no.
Turn.
I think what I am going to do though is I think I'm going to grab Mr. B's 1/1 soldier and help it live its best life.
Okay,
yeah. I mean,
show
I do
it
that.
the glory of the spaghetti.
It's true. And then Mr. B, I would like to attack you with your own soldier. It is a 10/10 with trample, annihilator 2, and haste. So yeah, and so you need to annihilate some things for me, please.
I will respond.
Okay.
I will go ahead and tap this to put the third counter on it and make 3 treasures, which I will then sack 2 of to the annihilator trigger.
Love that for you. All my spaghettis are gonna get bigger, including the one that's attacking you.
Yep. I have 1 treasure remaining.
Notably, your soldier will have 2 +1/+1 counters on it when it returns to you from battle.
Sure. I'm gonna take
hit the gym.
I'm gonna take the 12 damage.
Okay, that sounds great. So
I'll
yeah,
go to 35.
Your soldier returns to you from battle after having worked out a lot. He is approximately 3 times the size he was when you
he is tapped, though,
initially.
Right?
Yeah, he is tapped. This creature has 2 counters on it. I'm gonna get the little disky thingies and make that happen, but then I will pass the turn. That felt really good. Thanks, friends. I didn't do the Blade of Selves thing, but I didn't need to because I didn't want my thing to die. But
I'm gonna pay mana into Wilfred again to double that. Gonna look at 4.
All right, Brad has successfully dodged 2 people's turns on being cool.
Alan, are you gonna be cool?
I mean, potentially.
Mr. B, your life total was just too high, so I needed to figure that out. So
that's fair. That's
you're
fair.
off
Yeah,
you're off my list at the moment, if that's helpful.
I mean, it's fine for the moment.
Also, I just was really passionate about helping that soldier live his dreams, and
right, yeah. And you gave him 2 counters. So, I mean, like
I sure did. He became a spaghetti monster temporarily.
Yeah.
All kinds of cool things happened to that guy.
There was some sort of weird blood rage that happened, but it wasn't his blood, right?
It's correct. You get it.
Yeah.
First one is a Horn of Gondor.
Oh, that's a good card.
So it makes a human.
Frostodon would be doing so much work right now.
He would.
Yes, it would be.
Brad's like, thanks for bringing it up again.
There would be so much pain.
Oh man, I got a
Would be
lot
a
of
lot
hits
of
in this
pain, yeah.
pile. Interesting.
Oh, this is just your old man triggers. Which I assume you duplicated again. That's what you're doing here?
Yeah, second old man trigger, yep. I mean, to go with the Horn of Gondor, we're going to drop a Renewed Solidarity. We'll choose Human. Humans get +1/+0 at the beginning of your end step. For each token you control of the chosen type that entered this turn, create a token that's a copy of it.
Wow.
And we're going to Gondor, baby. And
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
yeah, it's fine.
Definitely not.
And I also make a 1/1 Mayon. He's a Mayon. Here we go. 1/1.
Certified cool guy.
Baseball hat on. He is smiling. They should be. We're gonna worry about this in a little.
I'm excited
Just
to
the
see the final
baseball hat.
product.
That's all you need. Just the
Yeah,
baseball
hat. All right, and then we draw for turn. Give me some mana. Nope, no mana. Interesting.
Now, what made the man, by the way?
Horn of Gondor makes a man.
So then wouldn't it make 2 mans? Or no, it's at the end step.
Yeah,
you're gonna
end
make
step,
another
we
man.
make
Got it, okay.
mans.
Gotcha.
But I think we just gotta do that. I think like that's the note. Like I want to play stuff from my hand, but there's no reason not to fucking make 10 men right now. I'm gonna tap Horn of Gondor and make
X where X is the number of humans you control.
yeah, we currently control 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna make 3 more human mans. So we're human man count 4 here in this pile.
And they're all coming into play tapped, and I'm gaining 4 life.
Sure. Yes, that is also happening. Hate it. For
Perfect.
one of them, though,
All of this for me.
for one of them, this is the important part. For one of them, I will pay mana into Mentor of the Meek.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then I will. You've got a big boy there, huh?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I have a 6er.
Well,
Listen, this is not the biggest thing on the board by any means.
don't like it. That's that shit.
I only have a 12/12.
Yeah, only just the 12.
But it's tapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna almost certainly exile that under Prowl. Unless, I mean, I don't. I'm more inclined to just put it under Prowl and then make a bargain like punch Brad and Bevers with it forever. Because I don't like that. Doesn't sound as good, and you can play it again. So, and you have a flyer, Bevers. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna swing Prowl at Brad. The 5/5 coming at you. No keywords or nothing, and I will put the Eldrazi under Prowl. So exile up to 1 other target tapped creature or vehicle for as long as that card remains exiled. Its owner may play it.
I'm willing to take 5 for this cause.
For the not me bargaining to you and Bevers get punched by that forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think getting hit by 5 to make Steph have to recast that is good for me.
Fair.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I know. It's a
So
bummer.
it's getting out of here?
I'm a shitty guy. Yes, it's going on.
Okay.
It goes in the cop car, honestly. It's arrested.
I mean, like,
Get arrested.
of
and
all
get
of the
jail.
possible solutions to a flare of loyalties
Yep.
emerging from time and space, I think arresting him is among the better ones. that
Yeah,
you
like
could do. So
a Transformer cop showing up and being like, jail!
Right to
so
jail.
I can cast it for just paying its mana cost.
Yeah,
next
you can
turn,
just
right?
cast
Yep.
it again. If you cast it
And
again...
it's at any point, or if it's like, or is it just next turn?
like timing restrictions. Just
Got
yeah. For as long as it remains exiled, you can cast it.
Got it.
When you cast it, I draw a card and Prowl flips over into a car again.
Right. I guess the question would be, you can cast it as long as Prowl is on the Stoic Strategist side.
Oh, interesting. You can't cast it when it's flipped over. That makes sense. That's funny. No, because it always has the card itself in exile has that player may cast it as long as it's exiled, right?
That's why I'm asking, because it doesn't say that on the card.
Well, yeah. So as part of the trigger,
Yeah.
like the whole trigger itself is
For as long
when
as it's
Prowl
exiled,
attacks,
it can be played.
exile
Yeah,
it,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
and then for as long as it remains exiled, you can
So then it doesn't matter if Prowl flips. Then okay,
that
good.
stipulation is created as part of the trigger resolving. It's not like a static ability that Prowl has.
Right. Which is that's what I was trying to clarify.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll just kind of scoot through second main, and
Make 4 more mans.
4 more mans show up. So we've got 8 mans, and I will pass.
Gain 4 more life.
Don't like it.
All right. I would like to thank everybody for being cool. That was really cool of you.
Are you gonna thank us by doing 7 damage to our face?
No, not this turn.
Okay.
But I am.
Trigger?
No.
Oh.
I wish. I am going to pay 4 mana.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to cast this Ancestral Statue.
Teapot.
Teapot Slinger will deal 2 damage to each of you. I will get another
Wow.
stash counter on my Hoarder's Overflow. And then when Ancestral Statue enters the battlefield, I return an online permanent I control to its owner's hand. I would like to return Myojin of Roaring Blades to my hand.
Ooh, the backflips and somersaults have begun.
I'm shocked by this. I'm shocked that you would do this to yourself.
I can't believe I've done this.
You didn't even
I'll
attack
pass.
with it first.
I know, he's just a 7/4. It dies to basically everything on the board.
right, yeah.
Surprise! To go with the baseball hat. They're baseball men. Surprise!
Oh,
Surprise!
Condor's
Right.
fielding a baseball team now.
Yep. The condor thing.
Wow.
The white trees or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. Fucking the burning stewards. The cherry tomatoes. We can keep going.
Cherry tomato.
I mean, we're just making the whole league at this point.
Well, just the Gondor. The Gondor League itself, it's very big.
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. So I guess
Solve all the world's problems.
I don't know how you want me to do that.
No pressure.
I don't know how you want me to do that, but all right. Actually, all right. I forgot that I have that too. Huh. Does that matter? I don't think it does. What is this again? That's fun, but I don't know if it matters. Okay, we're just gonna go 4. And I'm gonna play this Lyra Dawnbringer.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Which will make another 1/1 man that isn't as swole as the other 1/1 man. And then I will pay 2 for this Dawn of Hope. And
Good.
then I will play this land, which will let me exile something. Exiled Alan's spaceship. Gosh. There's so many angry things on the board.
Gosh, what could it be? It's gotta be one of those Eldrazi Scions, right?
He's right, the Scion specific. Get rid of the Scion in the middle. That one's looking at me strange.
It's gotta be
Gosh,
one
I
of
don't know.
those.
Gosh. If Brad's gonna play an indestructible 7/4 next turn, and then can possibly use Domus.
I would need to spontaneously manifest 2 more mana to do that.
Okay. Well, listen. So you're gonna play a 7/4 at some point in the near future.
It could happen. Yeah. Hopefully. Fingers crossed we get there.
So my landfall trigger. Let's just exile the old man.
Oh, rip. I thought that was coming.
Yeah, let's exile the old man. That's enough free value for you.
Yeah, resetting those counters makes sense.
And well, yeah, like now you have to cast it, and then you gotta wait another turn to Psionic Resonator it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's the right play.
Yep, he's tough.
He's
fucking
and
hosed.
then I just pass the turn because
Okay.
attacking things doesn't seem like the right play for me at the moment.
Well, that's okay.
Especially since my creatures don't have vigilance and therefore then would just get exiled by a stupid cop car.
I know, zoom. All right. And did you sacrifice any treasures in your turn, buddy? You
I
didn't,
did not.
right? Okay. I will play a Prismatic Vista, which is a land that I can sacrifice and make my creatures bigger. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sack the Prismatic Vista, paying a life. I was looking around for my life counter, and it's on spell table, as it turns out. I will grab a swamp.
See, the Swole Warrior has got a frowny face with angry eyebrows, and the other warrior that's not so swole is just sad.
I wish I was strong as that guy.
Right? Yeah, like, oh man.
I wish I was abducted by a spaghetti monster.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I mean, I might abduct him, actually. You know what? I think for the memes, maybe we will abduct him. Maybe we will just do that.
These things happen.
Yeah, so I have the swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? We're gonna do that.
Who's getting abducted?
Come over here, little guy. The little guy.
The little man.
The little guy that's sad that he didn't get to go off to battle with his buddy. We're gonna go to combat. Alan, you know what you did.
Mm-hmm.
I have a this thing coming at you. It's a 10/10 Soldier Eldrazi Annihilator 2 Trample Haste, that kind of thing. And then Brad, you have a 7/4 coming at you.
Yikes.
That will have 4 Eldrazi spawns enter the battlefield when it attacks, and a 4/1 will be attacking Mr. B and Alan as well.
I will 4/1 also. I will take 14 apparently. And I will sack a man and this dog to the Eldrazi.
Thank you. So you'll actually take 16 because all my creatures will be 2 bigger.
4.
I believe I will block the 4/1 coming my way, which actually will do something interesting stuff because I'm going to block it with first strike damage, so it's going to die before everything else does damage.
Yeah.
In case that matters to you with your...
I don't know that it matters that much, except it's
just a death trigger that would happen before everything else, but it's not sacrifice.
Yeah. So I think we're good to just resolve it the way that it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do.
You had how many creatures come in this turn?
I had 7 enter this turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna gain 7 life from that.
Stop that.
And then I'm gonna gain 5 from the guy I blocked.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pay 2 for one of those life gains to draw a card with Dawn of Hope.
Nice.
Okay. I
just
should have
took
attacked
9.
you with more things. So the dread drone that was attacking
Me
died. Okay. Cool. And then
I thought you attacked me.
Oh, that's right. I did attack you with the big one.
You only attacked me with with one of the
Yes. Sorry, my brain is getting confused here. I have too many spaghettis. It's a condition. Brad, you took the damage?
Yep.
Okay, lovely. The thing dies. Everybody goes home. Nobody gets hurt except for all of you. And then I guess Mr. B didn't get hurt. Mr. B net positive that. That was sad. I didn't like that. Mr. B, you can have your soldier back. He's stronger now.
He's
and
full again.
I will pass the turn.
I gotta change his eyebrows.
Listen, or you could just put an X2 on the one that you have up there.
Like this? Just do this.
There's 2 of them.
And then this one can be the sad warrior that comes in next time, is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Work smarter, not harder, buddy.
True. Listen, if there's one thing I'm known for, it's being inefficient.
I don't know that I would attribute that to you, except outside of your chaos streams and stuff. But
right.
I don't think that's how I would.
I'm talking about my work ethic, you know?
Yeah, even so, I don't know that that I would call you that.
You played the thing, so I drew a card. Sorry. That's
Yeah, no, you're good. You got it. You
somewhat-
got it.
it's relevant. Land for turn. That was a land as well, which is rad. As a plane, so we like hitting a plane. I'm going to. Oh,
Don't forget all your little mans.
I'm gonna do man's stuff for sure. Man's stuff
For sure.
7 of those mans left.
I have 7 mans. Ugh. I'm going to be less. I'm going to do 2 for a Cathar commando.
Nice.
And I'm gonna
What are you gonna do with that?
explode that authority of the councils.
My authority of the council.
Everything's working out. I'm loving it.
Everything's working out for not
I
us.
keep getting kicked in the teeth, but other than that, everything's fine.
I guess we're gonna. Can we be cheeky like Bevers? Can we do? Oh, we're off by 1 mana anyway. That's super sucky.
And that Cathar, when it came in, it would come in tap, and I would get to gain a life.
Cathar comes in tapped.
You haven't sacked it yet?
I haven't sacked it yet, but what we can do is sack
Get
it
a bunch of mans.
and then can we make a bunch of mans and then sack it to destroy the thing in response, so I get X while with the Cathar commando, but then they come in untapped?
I think that works, right?
I don't believe there's a way, because the Horn of Gondor will count how many humans you have as the trigger, as the activated
As it's
ability
resolving.
resolves.
Gotcha.
But I don't
gotcha,
think there's a way
gotcha.
for you to count your Cathar commando
on the thing. Okay.
And sacrifice it before Bevers would gain life.
Wow.
So it doesn't count the X on putting it on the stack. It counts it on resolution.
Right.
But
if you were like, I don't know, surprise, 1 damage to each creature, then that would be Horn of Gondor would make a lot less humans.
Right.
We are gonna blow up the thing. We'll blow up the thing. And then we'll make a ton of dudes.
Quinn's here. Hi, Quinn.
Oh shit, Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
7, 8.
Now I regret not exiling your Horn of Gondor, because that's what the other thing I was thinking about exiling.
I'm so glad you didn't.
It's a really good card.
There are a lot of really good exile targets.
Listen, I know, and I can only play 1 land a turn so far.
15.
You.
Steph, are you gonna swing at me with that fucking thing again?
Mr. Bevers is getting the full force of my aggression next turn, so
super cool.
Yeah.
Super duper cool. That's.
I'm glad I can help.
Just so we're all on the same page.
Just wanted to double check on that. All right. In that case, I'll proceed.
Note to self: kill Steph before her next turn.
Yeah, it's tough because he had a lot of life gain and so but you have a lot of utility going on over there, Alan. So I just it was a little hard to weigh.
Shuts off a lot of my life gain.
It does, and I think I think now is the time to strike.
Sure.
So yeah.
So Prowl's a little bigger. I could exile a tapped creature, but I don't think I'm gonna. I will. And I could exile that, which is silly. No. I'm just gonna proceed to end on the renewed solidarity is gonna hit. We'll make another 8 dudes. So that puts us at 23.
It's fine.
And then on one of them we'll mentor the meek. So we'll draw. And I'm gonna pitch this Exemplar of Light and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Quinn, how the fuck are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Okay. Golly G. Willikers. What am I doing? Who even am I? Let's run out the Grinning Ignis again. Beep.
Now you can play your commander next turn. See?
Yes.
Are we gonna get expended again?
Living the dream is all we can ask, right?
Yeah, I feel like I should just keep getting that value. I feel like
So
I
you're
wish I could draw
currently you're
another
at
land.
3, right? 3 mana for your
Yeah, I'm gonna return the Grinning Ignis to my hand, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna use the mana I get to recast him.
Woo!
And that'll be up to 4, so everyone takes 2.
2 damage. Oh, geez.
Okay. And that's it. I pass.
Okie dokie. I will draw for turn. I think first things first, let's pay 3. 3? Okay, with that one. We'll play Heliod,
Uh-oh.
which will give us another warrior man.
That's what I was worried about.
Why? What are you worried
Nothing.
about?
Not really. I wasn't worried about that warrior, man.
It's fine. Alan has 23.
They're 2-1s because of renewed solidarity.
23 little mans.
Baseball
Dear me.
men.
Dear me.
I mean, I feel like a 2-1 is like your average guy with a baseball bat, you know? Like
That sounds right, yeah.
That sounds
Okay,
like
I
about-
would agree with you. For
about
sure.
right for the stat line on man with a baseball bat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll see. We'll see it eventually.
Baseball bat gives equipped creature +1/+0.
Plus, yeah, that's it. Probably I think it might cost 1 to equip. I don't know.
I will move to combat. I will proceed to attack Steph in the air for 11.
I have a. So is it just one creature that's the 11?
No, it's a 6/6 and a 5/5.
6/6 and a 5/5. Okay, well
Technically a 7/7 and a 5/5, I guess.
I will block the 5/5 with my 7/7 flyer. Is that something? Do you want to change things? Mazarek has flying, and not a lot of people know that.
Mazarek has flying.
He sure does,
Yeah.
and I can sacrifice spawns to make him even bigger. So, do you want to refigure that a little bit?
Sure. Let's refigure it by path to exiling your commander.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking
I'm going to
basic.
respond.
Oh,
I'm going
response.
to sacrifice these 4 Eldrazi spawns to put 4
Oh.
counters on everything. So this will be 9, and then Mazarek's getting the boot, right? So
Yeah. You'll go get a land for Mazarek. Yeah.
Yeah. That is fine. That is fine. Mazarek gets the boot, and then you're gonna swing.
So you'll take 12.
I will take 12. 1, 2, 3,
Uh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I will
All right.
gain 12 life. And I will pay 2 mana. Draw a card with Dawn of Hope.
No.
Nothing I can do with that per se. I can do this, I guess.
That crazy ass.
So after combat, I'll just play the Soul Ring,
Likely story.
and then I'll drop this Plains. And I think I'm gonna deal with it. Alan's 2/1s, horde of 2/1s.
I mean, they ain't doing 65 damage.
I mean, they're pretty close to doing 65 damage, Alan. There's 23 of them, and they're 2/1s.
Yeah, they're doing 2/3 of that.
What are you talking about? I guess, yeah, 2/3, sure, 2/3. But
Yeah,
like,
Alan's got me dead on board for sure.
it's
But
46 damage, Alan, from just those.
Just punchies. Listen.
I think I want to exile the Horn of Gondor.
No, God, how will Gondor will fall though?
Yeah, Gondor will fall. You're right.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can get any non-land permanent. I'm wondering if the taking away the +1/+0 is worth.
So I thought about that, right? Because it does give +1/+0 and it duplicates the tokens. But if you take that away, he can still just make 23 more humans.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like for his next turn, it cuts his damage by 23. I don't know how much that matters to you, but
it does. But I don't know if Alan's going to get 2 turns. Is my point.
yeah. Like
Right?
I'm not necessarily gonna be out. Like if I'm also dead on board, like it doesn't make sense for me to swing out. Like there's a bunch of things about that it's like.
Because I think like I'm probably taking a bunch of damage from Steph on her turn, as she mentioned on her, on Alan's last turn.
yeah,
So like taking away half of Alan's damage might be worth it, but in the long run, I think if I take away the +1/+0 this turn, and he just makes 23 more dudes.
my damage is going to be concentrated across 5 things.
Yeah, correct.
And I don't have trample except for this guy. This guy does have trample, but I don't have evasion or anything. So you're not going to be to help your calculus, especially like these things, you're not going to be eating. You're probably just going to be throwing stuff in front of them. Now, granted, they're gonna run over whatever like a freight train, but yeah. So if that helps your calculus, the only thing that has trample is this one.
Correct, which is why I'm like more worried about the copious number of little mans.
Yeah, I'm worried about it too. I'm kind of just gonna swing and hope that Alan doesn't send the full force of his crazies to me, because I'm gonna have some Eldrazi spawns that thankfully will be untapped and that can block. But yeah,
but I guess Brad brings up a point, because if you swing full out at me with all 5 of yours, you'll be shields down, which means Alan only has to swing like 5 of his dudes at you, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play Mazarek, and I'm gonna have 4 Eldrazi spawns.
Okay, so you will have more blockers.
I will have some blockers. It's not gonna. I still don't feel great about my spot here, but like it's not awful.
My plan, like looking at this and the way you guys are talking about it, what I typically try to do is keep everybody's life totals even-ish.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Well, when I'm able, of
You're
course.
Not selling yourself to me here, Alan.
So I'll probably try to even out Bevers and then fuck.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you brought this up.
And then I'm gonna try to fuck the board up.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll leave your Horn of Gondor alone, and we'll get rid of the enchantment that's doubling all your tokens. Renewed Solidarity.
Fair.
And it's just exiled behind this, so if this leaves, you get it back. Don't forget.
Sick. Love that. And it's a 6/6?
Yes, correct. It's actually a 7/7 because of Lyra. In case that matters. And then I will pass to you, Steph.
Oh, no punches.
I punched Steph already for 11.
Yeah, he punched me really hard.
Gotcha.
I didn't like it.
Nothing was tapped. So...
And he exiled my commander.
No, because Heliod gives all my creatures vigilance.
Wow, Heliod. Filthy.
Thanks, Heliod.
Right,
I always forget that this card gives my other creatures vigilance when I play this deck, and this time I was like, wait, it actually matters? I have to remember that this does this.
Okay, well, I'm going to play an Ugin's Labyrinth. I'm not going to exile anything. I'm gonna cast Mazarek. 1, 2, 3.
That's 4 mana.
Yes, 4, 5. Thank you. 6, 7.
When you tap the first one and you were like 1, and I'm like, that was the Soul Ring. I was like, hold on.
Sorry. We got Mazarek. He's back. He's back in action, back in the game. Then
back at it again.
Yeah, with. Never mind. I will. Yeah, Mr. B. Yeah. I said what I said, and I'm gonna do what I said I would do. So these you got these guys coming at you.
It's John.
I know. Hi, John.
And Woodland Deck House, we love Woodland Deck House,
Right?
Because he saw the Instagram video. Amazing, people showed up. It means the world to me.
This. Instagram OP, honestly. All right,
Right.
so I have these 3 9-10 dinguses.
Yeah.
I have a
Ooh.
16-16 dingus, and I have a 13-10 dingus over here. On attacks, annihilators happen, and also if 4/1 comes into the battlefield tapped and attacking Brad and Alan.
How many annihilators do we have? Just the 2 from the
just
hand?
2. So everything will be 2 bigger than what is demonstrated here, except for these guys.
Correct. I meant more like the Annihilator coming at me is just Annihilator 2, right?
Annihilator 2, yeah. So Alan and Brad, the things coming at you is actually going to be 6. That doesn't matter, but yeah.
I'll take 6.
I believe I will sacrifice. I have to sacrifice 2 things. I will sacrifice a treasure and a plains.
And then so you're the big chungus over here, the 18-18 that has trample. That's going to be the big thing, but then you just have really big body times 4.
I'm gonna pay 4 mana into Heliod to make a 2/1 cleric.
Okay.
Which will just be a little chump man. And so we'll chump your Blade of Selves thing because it's the biggest thing out of all of your things coming at me that doesn't have trample.
That doesn't have trample, yeah.
And then those were all 9s, but they're actually 11s now, right? So
now
11, 22, 33.
They're 11 12s.
Like that. So I'm going to block at least one of the 11s with this warrior token that's just a 1/1. None of your stuff coming at me has less than 5, right? So everything's got big butts.
Yeah.
So
and can have bigger butts on command. It's a feature of Eldrazi's.
Yeah. 2 things jumped. Yeah, I guess I'll just block with these other 2 warriors against the other 2 Scions. And then I'll just take
18?
whatever this one is. Is it just 18? Is that what all
it is? It's 18. It's just 18. All right, 65 life. Yeah,
listen,
just 18.
I meant more like, are you going to sack anything to like?
No.
Yeah,
no. It's just going to be 18. Yeah, no, I need these guys for blockers for Alan's turn if I want a chance of surviving. So, so take just 18, and then after that, I will pass the turn.
Okay, I think I can do something awesome. Let's see. Big draws.
Is the awesome thing killing all of us in one turn?
That
would be awesome in my mind.
You said it would or would
be pretty
not?
cool. There's still,
Listen, I wouldn't say that. I'm not saying I wouldn't respect it. I'm saying it wouldn't be cool. Remember how Brad was like, "Be cool" for a couple turns?
It was really just the one.
Turn 2. This is turn 2.
Everyone played along nicely. So
I want to do the crazy thing.
You should do the crazy thing.
I'm gonna try to do the crazy thing. This is
wild. I should have chumped something with Heliod.
Wild, obnoxious.
I'm a big dumb.
Magic.
Whoops.
You're at 47, 15, 16, and 12. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do
warriors around
is make 24 dudes.
That's a lot of dudes.
We're gonna.
Are you copying it with Strionic Resonator?
No. Because that's
I thought that was the crazy thing.
That's an activated ability. $24 mans.
24 mans.
Then I'm gonna swing 23 mans at Bevers.
Are they going to murder me? Probably.
Quite a few mans.
I mean,
they're not
block.
They're not going to murder you. They're 23 1/1s.
They're currently.
They will just maim you.
Yeah,
it'll be a little ouchy, but
I will block 4 of them.
Cool. 4 of them die. I go to 19.
So I take 19.
Mans.
There's no tricks or anything. I take 19.
No, just eat 19.
And I'll gain 12.
gain 12 from
from
the blocking.
Lyra,
Sure.
and admiration.
Sure.
So I take 6 going to 41.
Ooh. Oh, I had a great plan, but now it's a bad plan, I think.
Uh-oh.
Was it relying on me being a lower health?
No, it was relying on phasing out, triggering, entering, and leaving the battlefield effects, but it doesn't do that, does it?
Ah.
Awkward.
Right?
Correct. Yeah,
'Cause
phasing is not entering and leaving.
if your stupid angel phased out, I don't get my cool ass
it
thing.
wouldn't bring your things back. It would
I don't
still
get my
be here.
cool ass thing. So that sucks. Because I had a great plan and I could.
Well, that's the thing I should figure out how to do, right? Is exile a bunch of stuff with this and then phase it out so that people can't mess with it and that stuff's just gone forever. Then
Give it a row of
Yeah.
stars.
That sucks.
Whoops.
I super misplayed that. Oh
You want to
well.
run it back? Is there
No.
a
Run
it
is there a
No, the run
is
it.
there a way to undo it?
The
well?
run it back is like not attack Bevers and do something totally different.
which is totally fine. I mean,
Oh.
I only took 6 damage, so like you could gain your dudes back, right? And I would gain 6 life, and that's it. That's the difference. If you want to run it back,
I mean, well, no, the run it back is do we want a game 2?
Win.
Sure.
Honestly, I think even more so. Yeah, even more so. I
put it
think
this way,
if you can
we're at
undo
10
it, undo
o'clock,
it, and
right?
yeah, undo it,
you
undo it,
can
and kill
end
us.
the game. Just end the game.
I was
Yeah.
trying to do so. What I was trying to do was hit Bevers hard, make dudes, and then out of time. And that gets back, ideally, gets back this, and then I
This, so
double
you-
that trigger and get 48 dudes, and you
Yeah.
guys have nothing, and I have dudes. But instead, we've got stupid Moonshaker Cavalry for 8 mana.
I think that's exactly what you need to do here, and I think that
Oh yeah, that is big dumb deads for us.
Yeah, because the cool thing doesn't work, so we just do a huge punch instead. We make the
Yeah.
dudes first, and then big bonk for
Yeah.
I'm
infinity.
gonna lightning bolt you, Alan.
Nice, solid.
just out of spite.
This is
Yeah.
tracks.
Do you have enough mana to make the dudes and play the cavalry?
No, I don't. So they get 23 big.
It would be more than
Yeah.
that, right? Because like you'd have 23 left on the original dudes you had,
Yeah,
plus all your
23,
other
4,
creatures.
5, 6, 7. 27.
Yeah.
They're fucking
No, that's great.
so goddamn
They all get
huge.
27 flying and nonsense.
Yeah,
big-
yeah.
big
If you can
bonk,
clean it
big
up, dude,
bonk.
yeah, for sure. Let's do that.
Definitely
Love
kills
that.
us.
That's it.
You got it. You got it, dude.
Much-
Murdered.
Team Spaghetti did not quite get there, but they were doing some cool shit, and I
It
liked
was
that.
cool.
Listen,
I loved it. That was a super cool deck. Super neat to see that work. It is almost exactly 10 o'clock. Tyler says, yes, game 2, please. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a brief bio break and come back and do a game 2. And if people have some snappy burn 'em down decks, let's run them. Let's do something
that's what
fucking
Brad was just
explosive.
playing.
Yes, yes.
His deck is not a quick deck. It's a burn deck, to be clear, but it is not a quick deck.
Oh, right.
I'm probably gonna play my raccoons, my Muera blow people's heads off deck. Not Bello, the other one, the Muera, big gruel explodies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I'll
switch
play this
over.
one.
I'm gonna switch over to the coming soon screen. Everybody in chat, stay there. Don't go nowhere. I have a pregame effect.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Big.
Never mind. Revoke your subscriptions.
It's a good one. You guys will like it.
Leyline of the Void.
It's a Leyline of the Void for sure.
Oh, no.
Rob's commander is gonna be fucking massive. Don't tell anybody I should have listened to Amar, all right?
Well, this is getting clipped.
Oh, nice, good, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can't wait for this VOD.
Yo, what's his social? Hit me with them digis.
That's the
Yo, anyone got his
now
credit
people are
card?
gonna know where to find him.
I'll
and
put mine in the chat.
when.
Whoa, crazy. It'll...
I'll use 8 mana.
Nice.
That's a good social. Yo, there are so many different ways to support us, and the actual best one is going over to bonfire.com and picking up some of our sweet merch so everyone can know who the badass is when you walk into the LGS.
Oh, mental misplay. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, snap.
Mental misplay?
Oh, from Miss Wilmington? Mental misplay? What's up?
That sounds like something Stuart does all the time.
That's a big CDH channel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man.
So, homie, he's a Marin player, just like me.
Oh, God. Never mind. All this dude. Marin players. Who else think of you?
Definitely. I just got one. I'm super pumped. I've never had one before. I finally copped one.
You never had a Mox Opal?
Never had a Mox Opal, bro. Finally.
Jeez, I've had like three different. I've had 3 different versions. That's crazy, Alan.
Yeah, I just went to the bathroom the other day, and instead of toilet paper, they're handing out Mox Opal. How are you missing out on this?
Cast 2 mana vaults.
Oh, did you explode?
They're exiled.
Yeah, they're
exiled because of
Oh, because of Dothi. What a shitty card that is.
They're in
Why
the
is that
void
card-
for sure. They're Voidwalker is the
definitely in the
most
void.
the most horrible, most pushed. It fucking tilts me so bad.
For 2 mana, they made the text. They had so much text on it. They had to make the font smaller in those cards.
It slaps so hard.
I fucking hate you, Alan.
Wow, it's my fault. Wow.
Wait, that's Phil that has it? I fucking hate you, Phil. That's bullshit.
Definitely. This video wouldn't be possible without moxfield.com. They are the best deck building website on the entire internet. Go make an account. It's free. Give us a follow, and we'll see you out there. I can't wait to see your list. Love seeing it. We're playing some spicy. We're playing not just any commander. We're playing the C EDH tonight. It is spicy as fuck out here. Don't touch your peel.
What? Sorry?
What? It's very spicy.
Okay, so you did say don't touch your pee hole. I'm just trying. I was like, man, I really misheard Alan there. I did not.
Yeah, I'm at 18 yet, so 1 more and I'm done.
We can see your hand, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like that anime move where like it zooms in on their face and it's a swing.
Hold on.
Actually,
Wait, can I do it?
Can you zoom in? Oh,
Beautiful.
Mental Misplay is proud to be Quivertime ambassadors. Use the affiliate link down below and the code BIGDRAWS at checkout to help out the channel and get a sweet discount on one of the best MTG accessories on the market.
I'm not on top. I have 1 Dragon out.
Now feels touchable, and I think that there's value in that.
I saw Bobby Binkelbert came here from the Instagram, saw the Instagram video. Big love. I'm glad it got people in here. Thank you. That means a lot. Like, to be able to put out an announcement and just have new people show up means absolutely everything. So I'm going to probably try to be doing those type of videos when I do gameplay streams from now on. So, Bobby. What? Yep. Woodland Deckhouse, I saw you. You said it too. Yeah, Big Sean. We love Sean. So I'm gonna miss Sean. Wow, big up. I want to have Sean out on my stream. I'm playing with Sean CEDH on Tuesday. Maybe if he's watching, maybe he could. Oh, everybody's muted except me. No. Okay. Well, now they're not. Maybe Sean can run a mountain climber or what's it called? Mountain goat. I can't remember what the stupid thing's called. His game.
Yeah, mountain climber.
I want to do it. Can you do it, Sean? Can you run game? It would be so good if you could do it.
How How is the audio on our side of things? Is it still buzzy?
No,
it sounds good now.
Okay, yeah, I think it just has spells every now and again. So if it gets like that, let me know and I'll disconnect, reconnect, and do the thing again and wake it up.
Sounds good.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, the game show is phenomenal. 100%.
I'm just trying to get me out of first place. Okay, there you go. We got Bevers, Steph, Brad, and myself. And same
We
thing.
all got a Brady bunch back to the middle.
Geese Mulligan.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
we
right.
do all have to Brady bunch back in the middle.
Which also means you got to move your camera.
Yeah, I know. That shit's a pain in my butt. We got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 lands, but no forests. Oh no. The 3-land rule has hurt me. Okay, I think we're
My opening
good, though.
hand was 6 lands, and so I threw it away.
Oh, wow. Am I in time for game 2, Red Baron? Yes, the fuck you are.
Red
Hi,
Baron's
Red
ready
Baron.
to redeem Booster Tutor. We all know this. Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
I
ready.
am ready.
How do you want to do this, Alan? You want to do intros or anything, or
Well-
you want to just get in?
We need life totals and commanders to change, friends.
It true.
Do the thing.
What? No, never. Wait. Yes. Right.
Yeah, I'm not playing the deck that I thought that I was going to be playing. So, Alan, I don't know if you were here for the conversation, but
We're
I'm doing
good.
something different. If you want to know what the different thing is.
I see Grolnok. I love it.
Yeah.
And Rakdos Minotaurs. Sure. Let's see it.
All right. You want
You want us to do talky talks about what we're doing? Or do you just want us to play?
He's mowing down.
Yeah, sorry. I was ready. I said ready to go. Ready to go. Sorry.
Yeah, but do you want us to do like intros, or do you want to just do fast?
Yeah, you can talk about your deck a little bit. Sure.
Sure. Okay. All right. So I'm playing Lord of Pain. This is just the precon out of the box. It is has 5 or 6 changes to it. What I did is I took out some of the aristocrat style stuff that was in the deck out of the box because it didn't feel like there was enough for it to be an aristocrats deck, and so it was kind of like just in there as kind of like sub value, I guess. But like, since the deck didn't really have an archetype of like sacking your own things or like that kind of stuff, I was like, it feels kind of out of place. So I was like, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put in things that feel more in line with what the Lord of Pain is trying to do. So I added in a bunch of things that give the Lord of Pain lifelink, because then when you dome yourself with your own spells, when you're in 1-on-1, you don't kill yourself.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Sounds good. And I see that Brad's on Minotaurs. Just big Minotaur smashy times.
Yeah, with a sub theme of mastery animation. So at some point, in theory, I can play like Rise from the Dark Realms or Patriarch Spitting or something, and then have 1.5 billion Minotaurs, and my commander can give them haste. So then I murder.
All right. And what's Grolnok doing?
Yeah, so this is Simic Frogs. So I'm going to be attacking with frogs. Grolnok has the ability that says whenever a frog attacks, I mill 3 cards. Whenever a permanent is put into a graveyard from my library, I exile it with a croak counter on it. I can play lands and cast spells with cards or from cards in exile with croak counters on them. So what I am trying to do is mill myself out. I am trying to do that with frogs. I am not this. So this deck does run Thoracle, it does run Labman, it does run Jace. There's no combo to that, but I really am just trying to attack with frogs and get things off of my library. But Grolnok provides a ton of value, so I know that sounds kind of like a stupid way to win the game, but Grolnok really does provide a ton of value. This deck is stronger than it should be, so do not be afraid to kill me. Yes.
Are you running 20 Toad in there?
I am not.
What are you doing?
I know.
I guess that's
I've
a
got
different.
standards.
I guess that's
And-
a different win con than drawing your deck out. But
yeah, and I'm less concerned about the mechanical goodness of frogs as I am with the mana efficiency and just being a frog.
Okay.
So I just want to slam as many frogs down as I can from exile as often as possible, and then that way I can just swing a bunch. I don't necessarily care if they survive or not. I just want many frogs.
All right.
As opposed to specifically good frogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, understood. Well, take it away, Bevers.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will play this mountain, and I will say go.
All right, I will untap and draw. I didn't say I have clones in here too. So this is like I have some like copy girl knock or copy girl knocks effects kind of things, breaking the legendary rule
Clones,
thing
that's
to
too
make
far.
it extra.
You've gone too far.
I know. I've flown too close to the sun with my frogs. I'm gonna play Rejuvenating Springs while I still have opponents. I will pass the turn.
This is a gorgeous land, by the way. Look at that thing.
I know. I agree. I'm such a magpie. This land is not that expensive if you don't buy this version, but if just
I'm
it
the
looks
same
so
way.
good in foil though. Like my gosh.
Yeah.
It does. It does. They did a good job.
I didn't explain, I guess, what my deck does.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are trying to play my commander, which then has expend 4 and expend 8 triggers. The expend 4 is gain 3 life, which is like more relevant than you'd think. And then Mountain Pass. The expend 8 is exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You can play them. Yours.
I can't hear Alan at all.
Yeah, your shit's going crazy, Steph.
Getting the weird.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Here I go.
it stopped. It stopped. It stopped. So you should be good. But so I want to be like hitting like a terminal velocity of playing cards and then exiling cards and being able to kind of just like continue to play stuff and then do big splashy gruel explodey blow heads off stuff. So yeah, we're gonna make a lot of mana and do a lot of damage. Eventually is the goal. Probably not via combat. Off to you, Bevers.
Okay. I will draw. I will play...
Sorry about the buzzing sound, chat. I don't know what's going on with our audio. I need to figure it out.
Which I will then play this Belmore Stone and pass the turn.
Ooh, ramp.
Ramping. It sounded like an old Atari 2600 game. Playing proxy just because it feels right. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'll get after that.
Yep, yeah, he said he's good.
All right, I will draw. I will play Forest into an Arcane Signet. And I will pass the turn.
Be more ramp.
I know, it's crazy out here.
Signet's ramping? What?
Where's your 2-drop rock?
Oh,
Pass the turn.
Oh, I don't have one, so I gotta draw it this turn. I gotta draw it this turn. No, I didn't hit it. We're gonna do Mountain Pass. Sorry, not cool.
All right. Well, listen. I'll draw for turn. I'll play this swamp. But then I'll play this cool card that everyone loves. Because who doesn't like to draw extra cards, right? Spiteful Visions.
Sure.
Pretty spiteful.
Yeah. Everybody draws an extra card. When you draw a card, take a damage.
Nice. Love it.
I'll pass to you, Sam.
I'll untap. I'll draw 2 cards and take 2 because you don't like fun.
We only know bloodshed.
I need that's the Bevers merch.
What, we only know bloodshed?
Yeah, like you like all happy with your fucking cheese head or whatever, and then like we only know bloodshed under
I mean,
it.
it's this image,
and we only know
like
bloodshed.
Yeah, it says we only know bloodshed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 4 mana for Dream Dew Enchanter.
What?
I'm not gonna tap something because there's nothing else to tap. But it's a frog. We like frogs.
You gotta hit
and
the side.
I will pass the turn.
Sure the fuck is.
Draw 2, lose.
Listen, it's symmetrical damage. I take the damage when I draw cards.
Play this land. I am going to cast Metallic Mimic. I will choose Minotaurs. So my Minotaurs will enter with an additional +1/+1 counter. And then it's a mystery. I'm going to foretell a card.
Oh, shit.
And I will pass the turn.
Draw 2, take 2. Okay. We're going to do a War Room as the land for turn. And then do we do this? This gives me extra cards. I think we do it this next turn.
Yes, draw more cards.
Cheeky maybe. No, Embrace the Unknown. Exile the top 2 until the end of your next turn. I may play them. So we're going to do an Overwhelming Stampede and a Wandertail Mentor. God damn. and I will pass the turn. I'm screwed off green right now. I kept a hand with 3 lands in it, but it was 2 mountains and a war room, so things might get weird. I pass from.
You're gonna draw extra cards from me, so you should be okay.
I am gonna draw extra cards from you.
You should be all right.
Should be all right.
Okay, we'll get there. I'm sure.
Might be all right.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 2, and I'm gonna take 2 damage. I will proceed to playing this mountain and shocking everyone. I will go ahead and play my commander.
Whoa.
I know, right?
I don't think that's allowed.
But like the Lord of Pain says it's fine. So
okay.
And since it's a lord, I can't really disagree because I don't
That's fair.
I'm not higher in the hierarchy, you know what I mean? Like
I see. You got to work your way up the cult.
That's right, yeah. Is it what, like a lowly baron? I'm a baron, and that's under a lord. Is that how that works?
I guess.
The Baron of Pain.
He sounds way freakier, honestly.
And so Lord of Pain.
When you cast a spell,
when
I get to dome. Yeah. But I can't dome you because you're the person who cast the spell.
Got it. Okay.
Baron is a lord, so there you go. So yeah, Baron is a lord. So what's below a lord then, right? Is it just the common folk?
Pay 4 mana to cast Grolnok the Omnivore. I'm going to be a sweaty magic player, and I'm going to play a Cradle.
Nice.
I know. Listen, we own one, and it's got to go somewhere. And frogs, that's where it's going.
Game changer.
We changed the game.
I have to deal 4 damage for your Grolnok.
Please.
Game recognizes game. Brad, take 4.
Now.
The disrespect is real.
2 mana for
This is Rakdos on
Lightning
Rakdos
Greaves.
violence as well.
I see. What did you play?
2 mana for Lightning Greaves?
Yes, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I would like to equip the Lightning Greaves.
Fast frog.
Okay, zoom, here we go. Beep, beep, honk, honk, get out of my way. I will...
it's frogging time.
Attack, it's frogging time. Brad, I have a 3/3 Grolnok coming at you, and Alan, I have a 3/4 Dreamdew Enchanter coming at you.
I take 3.
Taking 3.
Wow.
When they attack, I get to mill cards, so we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Playing things from Exile on stream is kind of hard, but I will make sure to call out if there's anything you should know about in here. I got some lands, I got some frogs that are not super important. I have Roaming Throne in here, however, and that is very important. So, yeah. I will pass the turn.
Okay, here's Steph showing off her magpie stash again with this Roaming Throne.
Listen, I love this deck, and so this deck is shiny AF. It's like...
Did you draw 2, take 2 damage on your turn, Steph?
I did not do the 2 damage. I did draw 2, I didn't take the 2 damage yet. There we go. Thanks for calling me out. Appreciate you.
All right. Okay. All right. Mountain. I'm going to cast my commander.
Did I get Alan with that one? Did I get him?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's like, wait a minute, I'm not talking right. What the?
You can deal out 5 damage, Mr. B.
Nobody's given me the vroom vroom from Alan yet to put on my board. So I did do 5 damage to you. You are correct. I didn't do 5. I did 4.
I know. I'm saying I'm casting my commander whose mana value is 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I get to throw 5 damage.
Yes. I deserve it. You should hit me. Yeah.
Okay. So Sethron will enter the battlefield with a 1 counter thanks to my Metallic Mimic. Sethron also says when he or another non-token Minotaur enters, I make a 2/3 Minotaur token, and then I can pay 3 mana to give Minotaurs I control +1/+0 menace and haste until end of turn.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
So I will get this Minotaur token, which will also come blessed with a +1/+1 counter, and I will pass the turn.
All right, big money. We're gonna untap, take 2, draw 2. Give me green. No green. Fucking rough. We're gonna pitch this mountain, and we're gonna retrace Embrace the Unknown. We gotta hit the Mother Lode and a Talisman of Impulse. Okay, we got something. You can play the Talisman next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am going to play a tapped Mystic Peak and pass it. The Wandertail Mentor and the Overwhelming Stampede go away forever.
Okay. I will draw 2 and take 2 damage. And I mean, wasn't what I was planning to do this turn, but I feel like I have to do it now.
You don't have to do anything.
Listen, Brad, when you see
There's always
what
a
it
choice.
is, you'll understand. Oh, was I supposed to do damage for the retrace?
Yes, 3.
Probably.
You cast it, right? Or is it like an ability?
Yeah, no, it's a cast.
Okay, so and it's 3. So we'll do 3 to Steph, I guess, with that. Okay. I will play another swamp. And I was gonna do something else because it just seemed fun, but I drew this card and I have to play it now. So everybody's favorite. Time to descend to Avernus. This old man, he counted 1. Oh wait, 2, counted 2. Right, that's how this works.
This mean lord, he screams too. Yeah, it's because he's the lord.
He screams too.
This mean lord, he screams too.
And then I will go ahead and play this Blood Artist.
So Red Baron says, I checked the internet. In feudal system of Europe, a baron is a man who pledged his loyalty and service to his superior in return for land. The baron ranked higher than a lord or knight and lower than a viscounter count. Viscounter count is higher than a baron. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, but like, so then the thing lower than a lord would be a knight.
A knight,
So
I guess.
I would be
Okay.
the Knight of Pain.
Okay.
Right?
That's fair.
But not spelled with the K, right? Knight of Pain.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. I will proceed to passing the turn to you, Steph.
All right, I will untap skis and I will draw. Whee! Okay.
See, I knew Quinn would be on my side.
Draw
Let's all
2
go
and
to hell
take 2.
together. Alan was talking to us earlier about the Hell Queue. Welcome to the Hell Queue.
This is Hell Q, yep.
This is Hell Q. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to pay 1 for the Valley Might Collar, which is a frog. Because whenever another frog enters, I put a 1/1 counter on it. I'm going to move the Greaves over to the Valley Might Collar, which we like. I'm then going to pay.
I'm sorry, you cast that and it was only a 1-drop, right?
Correct, yeah.
So 1 damage to Alan. Poke.
How very dare.
3 mana
Yeah,
for the
right.
Water Spout Warden. When this attacks, if another creature enters the battlefield under my control this turn, this gains flying, which is cool. And then I'm going to pay 4 for the Roaming Throne. We're going to declare frogs. So frogs get to do the things they like to do twice. And then I am going to go to combat.
All right. Combat.
So this actually gets 2 counters because it does the thing that I said it does. So bing. Okay. Yeah.
Is it the one where you can put the color anywhere, or is it just on itself?
Oh, I put it. Hold on. Just put it on the Valley Might Collar. It gets. Oh, that's right. It gets an extra 1.
Yep.
Well, but not from the Water Spout Warden, so it'll have 3.
Yeah. I say
Yeah. Okay. So Brad, you have
a 5/5, a 3/4, and a 2/1.
Alan, I know it's going to look like I'm bullying you, but I promise I just don't want my frogs to die this turn. So I have a 4/4 frog coming at you with a 3/3 frog and a 3/4 frog. So this is a lot of damage.
Whoa!
I know. I just don't want them to die.
I know this looks like I'm bullying you, and I am.
I am, but I will be bullying everybody imminently. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
Damn.
When they attack, I will do the mill thing, and I will do it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got some lands. We got Case of the Locked Hothouse, which is important. It lets me play extra lands. Sunshower Druid, the cheap frog. We got Labman, one of my win cons, Plexcaster, and cute Poison Dart Frog. So yeah, we love this. I will pass the. Wait, no, I'm not going to pass the turn. I can play a land.
No,
still,
you
so I
do
haven't
it.
done that
So
yet.
wait. You did it. Just 3 times 3.
Yeah, 3 times 3.
It should be 6 times
Oh, that's right.
3.
6. It should be. You're right. You're right. Roaming Throne is here. Thank you. We're gonna do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know how my deck works. Polymorphous Jest is not a permanent, so that goes over there. And neither is Croaking Counterpart, but Croaking Counterpart does have flashback. Everything else will go to the yard. I have an Eternal Witness in here that could be relevant in the Maze of Ith. I think the best thing for me to do now is I can play a land this turn, and I haven't done that yet. So I will play the Hinterland Harbor. And I will pay 1 to cast the Sun Shower Druid. This will put 2 counters on the Valley-Mite Caller. When it enters, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and I gain 1 life. I'm just going to put it on him twice, and I will gain 2 life.
Sounds good.
But I can't gain life because you say so. And
That is
then
true.
I will pass the turn.
No life gaining, only life downing.
Draw 2.
Only life painting.
Yeah, only life painting.
Play a land.
All crabs will remain in the bucket. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Think, Brad. Think. What would a smart Magic player do?
Kale Steph.
Move to the punchies. Punch Alan while he's down, right? That's
Wow.
Hey, you won the last game.
It's true.
Not that we should hold that against you, but we will.
Okay, that doesn't make sense. I am going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, I'll attack you, Steph, for 5.
Mm-hmm. I'll take 5. I'll take 5. 5 is fine.
Okay. Then I will pay 3 for a glittering stockpile. This is an artifact. I can tap it for a red mana and also put a stash counter on it. And then I can tap it and sacrifice it to get X mana of 1 color, where X is the number of stash counters on it.
3 damage to Alan.
And then, yeah, why not? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Stash counter. Throw a die on the floor.
Nice.
To make a stash counter. I'm going to cast Magar of the Magic Strings. He does silly stuff with instants and sorceries in my graveyard, which I don't have any. And I also, it doesn't do, he's just a Minotaur that does things. So
I've seen this card do some really weird stuff.
he will enter with a counter and make me a token, which will enter with a counter. And I will pass the turn and pick my die up off the floor.
Untap.
I've seen this card cast Breach of the Multiverse on turn 4.
That's wild. Yeah, I have some like cool instants and sorceries that I wouldn't mind casting again. I also just don't have a way in the deck to make the little 3/3s that he makes get in for damage.
Right, like you don't have a way to make them evasive or whatever.
So maybe one day I'll live the dream, but I haven't yet.
Right.
So I'm going to play the Talisman out of exile. So you get a trigger for 2, Bev. And then I'm going to play
2 to
Moira.
Brad.
And then I will also be sweaty and play a Cradle as my land for turn.
Whoa.
Love it. it.
And I will not play any 1-drops, and I'll cry myself to sleep. I'm going to pitch a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to pitch this Flaming Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, untap, upkeep. We all take 2 damage.
And get 2 pleasure treasures.
2 treasures.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's why I played it. I was like, Alan's short on lands. I'll just play this Descent because it's a great card in by itself, and it also will help people fix their colors and their mana and stuff.
I know
and
this
let
looks
us
like
do
a
more
Relic Warrior
ridiculous
Dragon, but it's
things.
gold, so that can be.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to...
Well, listen, who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to be able to use it.
Damage. That doesn't seem like the right thing to play. So let's go ahead and play this command tower. What do we want to do here? I think for 1, we'll play this Kedrick Parasite. And then for 4, we'll cast this Valgavoth. Power of Souls.
Sick. Fucking dope.
That's the wrong Valgavoth. Bad Valgavoth.
Yeah, right. It's not the 9/9 ridiculous nonsense one. It's the commander of this deck.
I thought that was the Lord of Pain.
No, Lord of Pain's the alternative.
Yeah.
But your commander's not supposed to go in your Undenied, Mr. Bevers. You put it in the command zone at the beginning of the game.
Right, yeah, right. Listen, Brad, shut up.
Wow, savage.
I will proceed to passing the turn.
All right, I will untap. Beep, 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 beep.
On your
All
draw
right.
step,
Yeah.
you will take 4 damage.
Draw 2 and lose 4. This hurts. Why does everything hurt?
And when you
that's
lose
fine.
life, I will put a counter here and draw a card, which will do a damage to me? Question mark? Yes, it will. This is a sweet combo. I love this. Love this.
What
for
an
me.
idiot!
Look at this idiot over here.
Fucking got him.
I'm gonna play this. No, you know what? I'm gonna play this here, Mysterized Village.
Oh.
Yeah. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we've
Front row.
got 4, 5, 6,
The big counties.
18. Give me a second. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pay 4 mana. No. No.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay, 4 mana. Yeah, 4 mana here. To play Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. We're going to make this a copy of Roaming Throne.
That's so many faces.
And it's going to be on frogs.
Yep.
No, actually, no, it's not. No, we'll do Grolnok on frogs. I don't think it matters either way with 3 of them. But yeah, so whenever I attack with a frog now, it will mill for 3 and 3 times 2. 3 times 2 and 3. So each frog I believe will mill for 12. Am I right here?
That's
I think
what
I'm
it
right.
sounds like. Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Then I'm going to pay many mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I have 7 mana. I will use a blue to 7 mana. So 7 green mana plus a blue. No, we're gonna leave this up. So 7 green mana. I am going to cast Concordant Crossroads.
Yikes!
Cool.
Gotta go fast.
And then I am going to play Chub Toad. We're just gonna have so many counters on this Valley Might Caller. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 9 counters on it right now. So I have gosh. Here we go. So I have 2 more mana left after I play the Poison Dart Frog. And then I have... Yeah, I am going to go to combat.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to just attack Brad with all... Actually, no, I'm going to attack Mr. B with
Nice.
all of my creatures except for Grolnok. Leave all of these mill for 12, so that is a lot of cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures attacking. Yeah, so 8 times 12 is more than the cards in my library. How would you like to block? Do you wanna block and kill some creatures in case this doesn't work out for me?
Sure. I mean, I'm not gonna block the gigantic one probably because it's whatever.
Right, the gigantic one is huge. So that has 2 more counters on it actually than what it says it does.
Actually, what was your first spell this turn, by the way?
My first spell this turn was Sakashima at 4 mana.
So I'll dome Brad
You should
for
do it to
4
me.
with that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do it to me.
I can't hit you, yeah.
Yeah.
So then
I'm gonna put all these things over here, and I'll resolve the nitty gritties if we need to. And then we can just say I'm gonna try to cast Thassa's Oracle unless you want to resolve damage, but I'm gonna try to cast Thassa's Oracle if we've got a response. Otherwise,
Can someone let me cast a sorcery at instant speed this turn?
No, I can't do it.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, so we can resolve damage and whatever. Grolnok stays
I
alive.
might have an answer. Just give me a sec.
Do you?
Who?
So yeah, we've done the combat things. So if you want to have an answer to declarations of attacks, you can do that.
So
I mean, your damage is what? 3 plus 4 plus.
yeah, because I think what I do here, right, is I block Sakashima with the 5/5, right? And then I probably take most of the things. I'll block, you know what? I'll block the gigantic thing with this 0/1 because it'll just die and it'll prevent me from taking 1,000,000 damage.
So Sakashima's dead.
Sakashima will be dying, yes. And then
Yes.
I'll block the roaming throne with Valgavoth because it's only a 4/4, correct?
Sounds good. Yep.
And then I'll take the rest, whatever it is.
The rest is we can calculate the rest later if you, or actually hold on, we'll calculate it now. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm taking 10, but before combat damage is dealt, I will pay 4, and I'll kill your commander.
What is that spell specifically? Can you read it?
Suspended sentence. Destroy target creature an opponent controls. That player loses 3 life. Exile this.
Have a contingency for this, I am pretty sure.
That's my only response. So if this doesn't work, then yeah, you got it.
Oh, and you've got 2 treasures also. Very cool.
Yeah, I have mana here. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah. So I will pay 4 mana. I don't think this gets me out of this. 4 mana to cast Stunt Double and copy Grolnok.
Right.
Well,
Grolnok will get sacrificed. Your spell won't resolve.
Correct. That's fine.
Stunt Double has flash and
Yep.
dies to the legendary roll.
Sure does.
So then we move out of combat.
Right. And I take
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
And I have how many creatures died? So your Grolnok, when it dies from legendary rule, will do 1 ping with Blood Artist. I'll do it to Brad. So Brad, you'll lose 1. I'll gain 1.
Ow.
And then Blood Artist is going to die in combat, and I think 2 of your other creatures died in combat due to these, right? Your Sakashima
Right,
died, and something else died. I don't remember.
And the roaming crown died.
So, okay,
Yeah.
so then that's 3 more Blood Artist triggers. I'll point 1 at each of you.
All right. So I don't lose this turn, but I very well might on my next turn. So we can proceed. I have 0 cards left in my library at the moment. Go ahead, Brad.
Bevers with the turbo blowout with fucking suspended sentence said, "How about going a pit
I
full
wasn't
of
holding
fucking
for that, but this
I
is
mean,
that was a crazy,
I did the thing.
a crazy
You
blowout.
milked your
I
entire
loved
deck in
it.
one turn.
Yeah, it was wild.
I
You
mean-
definitely did the thing.
You know, frogs.
Yeah. Oh, it's sweet.
They don't have to be good ones. They just have to be frogs.
I left the 4
love-
mana up for the removal spell just in case someone tried to murder me.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I murder everyone. And I went, oh,
I made a big mistake of not playing Alchemist Refuge that turn. I played Mysterized Village instead. I should have played Alchemist Refuge, and I think as a result, I lose the game on my next turn. But I need to figure out if I have a
on top of
solution.
your library, you mean, right?
No, Alchemist Refuge lets me play things at instant speed, so I could just Thoracle at instant speed and be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just got to figure out.
Well, I am going to attempt something similar, Steph.
Just to kill me, or you're to win the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that for you.
I just drew this Death Bellow war cry.
Quinn!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Uh-huh.
So this is an 8 mana sorcery. You're welcome, Mr. B. This says I search my library for up to 4 Minotaur creature cards with different names, put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle my library.
Now, when you drew for turn, you drew 2 cards and you took 4 damage, yeah?
I took 2. I will take 2 more.
And then Deathbellow Warcry is a really big mana spell, so you
Yep.
can laser beam someone for a lot.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm drawing cards here because, I mean, I get the laser beam somebody. I don't know. I guess, Steph, you're.
I mean, I'm probably dying on my next turn, but
Yeah,
you can.
I mean,
do
it's
that.
like you're dying probably to your draw step, but Alan has been so far behind this game that I feel like real bad punching him for 8. But Brad cast the spell. I could punch myself for 8, I guess.
No.
I'll just punch you for 8, Alan.
Fair.
The credits are rolling on this game, my dude. So yeah, but
I
just
think
be,
so
just
too,
be
right?
punching.
Because like the thing is like this actually helps Brad. Like playing the 8 does 8 damage to Alan. He now has to swing less at Alan to kill him, right?
Yep.
Which means he has to swing less at me to kill me.
Yeah.
And then he just leaves you to die to your draw step.
And we're on Concordant Crossroads right now, right? Like we're fucking.
Everybody's hasty.
We're,
Sorry about it.
no, you don't have to apologize for nothing.
The win.
This is
so
Brad
sorry.
too. Oh no, we're all causing Brad to win. What is this?
This is
no. Brad's gonna get hit. That just means he doesn't have to get his Minotaur that gives things haste, and he can just get a Minotaur that makes things better anyway.
I am going to get the Minotaur that gives things haste because it also gives them +2/+0.
Oh yeah,
it sure does. It sure does.
So he didn't even need my help.
I think I have the ones I want. I'm just going to take a quick peek through to make sure there isn't something super spicy and fun that I want to get instead.
Red Baron's got it. So one of us has to play
an
an
enchantment. And I got another void.
Quick, play another world enchantment. Okay, so the 4 cards I'm going to get are Kragma Warcaller, Neheb the Worthy, Rageblood Shaman, and Fanatic of Mogus.
Oh no.
So these will all enter with 1/1 counters.
Yeah.
And I will make more Minotaur tokens that will also have 1/1 counters.
Yeah.
So I have a total of. I'm just going to do this.
I think this is just game, right?
I think so. So here's the full situation. These all have a +1/+1 counter. So when Fanatic of Mogus enters, it's going to deal damage to each opponent equal to my devotion to red, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. So
Rip.
Take 8. Cool. Yeah. Good.
And then my
17.
Minotaurs essentially have
Trample and haste, right?
Yeah, they're getting +3/+1 first strike, trample, and haste.
Yeah, that seems like enough damage to kill everyone.
How many you got?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
There's at least 13 Minotaurs on the table, right?
Nice.
1, 2,
Good stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, good stuff.
Grrr.
Amazing.
Death Bellow Warcry.
Angry cows.
Oh.
And misstepping frogs.
I'm getting a lot of feedback from your side again.
Yeah,
I know. I'm so sorry. Let me fix it.
It's okay. It's gone. All right, well, we're going to see who else is out there to send everybody off to, but this was an amazing game. Brad, congratulations on your incredible win. I love when we say, all right, let's fucking burn it down and play one of these games where everybody's deck's supposed to go off as fast as possible.
I was 1 mana short of casting this on my turn, and had I done it, Steph would have killed everyone.
Is it better now or is it worse? Or is it
It's
the same?
all over the place now.
I'm so sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize for nothing. AV stuff is just, it happens. I've been dealing with it all week with my cameras. Benji the Great, thank you for showing up. Red Baron, you've been keeping it real in here all night. Filthy MTG Casuals popped in at the end of the night, which we love to see. Everybody out there, big love. Thank you.
Yeah, Donnie got here just in time to see us eat shit.
Yup, right? And also huge love to my guests, Bevers and Steel City MTG. Please drop some links in the chat so everybody knows where to go. If you want to see that awesome heads up content or some pack openings or the chat chaos, all that stuff. These are incredible guests and incredible members of the community. Thank you so much for being out here tonight.
Thanks for having us. Is my thing doing the thing again?
No,
Or
it
is
is
okay?
not.
No, you're
Okay,
good.
that's good.
There's my
Sorry.
link to you.
No, you're good.
But yeah, thanks for having us. We had a blast.
My pleasure. I'm going to send everybody over to see Corey.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah.
And do me a favor when you know what to do when you get over there. It's make that stream, that chat fucking unusable for the next little while, okay? You just
ask him what it's like to be playing Magic instead of Minecraft.
Yeah, that too. Big love, everybody. Thank you again for coming out. I'm sending y'all over there. Be safe.
Big love.
That is the raid button.